Hello friends, in this video we'll be talking about self-motivation. It's very interesting. Motivation is one such thing that drives you. There are three types of motivations. One, self-motivation, the intrinsic motivation, which is inside, which comes from within. Second, the extrinsic type of motivation, which is external, which things attract towards you. The things, the people, the incentives that drives you from external source. The third type of motivation is achievement motivation. Achievement motivation is one such thing that whatever you've achieved, you feel good about it and you're driven more to do an extra mile. That is achievement motivation. Here we're talking about self-motivation. Self-motivation is a driver that pushes you. It's like internal thing. In a four-wheel drive, if you see, the front wheels pull while the rear wheels push. The front wheels are type of external motivation, whereas the rear wheels are the self-motivation thing. Concentrate on your report. In your report, you'll find the scores coming to you, whether they are low, high, average. In that sequence, you'll find how to do and how to deal with your scores, how to develop this self-motivation. For the simplistic understanding, let us ponder upon one of the most significant theories of motivation through the annals of psychology. Look at the pyramid that is on the screen. This pyramid will have at its base towards its peak 5 levels. This is a need-based drivers of your motivation. This theory was postulated by Abraham Maslow in 1943. Why? Why to understand in this perspective, in this perspective, motivation. Look at the base of the pyramid. The base of the pyramid will talk about physiological needs. The needs that your food, clothing, your sleep, your pain, your hunger, your thirst is what is your physiological need. If you fulfill this need, you climb a little higher in the pyramid, go to the next level, and the next level is your safety and security. Safety and security talks about your employment, about your home, about the security and safety measures that you build across yourself to sustain your life. Once you fulfill this level, you go on top of it, the third level. The third level is about love and belongings. Here you'll find people, your possessions, your entire things that belongs to you. You say this is mine and this belongs to me are the needs that drive you. When you fulfill these needs, you climb up a little higher in the pyramid, you go to the self-esteem thing, where you find dignity playing a major role. It's about standing apart from the people. It's about saying that you're different. It's about respect. It's about discipline. When you fulfill this level as well, you go to the next level, at the top of the pyramid, and here you'll find self-actualization. This need is specific to what I can say is intangible set of needs. Here you find purpose of life, meaning of life. Here you find morality. Here you find ethics. Here you find creativity, all coming up. Here, this state, you are in an excellence. You are in a state of flow. You have already fulfilled the lower needs of the pyramid and your motivation is the highest level. Mind you, the lower 3 levels are demotivators. The upper 2 levels are motivators. For the sake of analogy, let's come to this example. This example is about a movie that everybody has seen, I know. The name of the movie is Three Idiots. It was released in the last decade. A lot of things came to front of people after seeing that movie. They felt that they intended or they had an ambition to do something else while ending up doing something else. The reason is They did not think about their interest. They did not think about their passion towards doing certain things. Let us take an example of 4 student characters in that movie. The 4 student characters are 1. Raju, 2nd. Farhan, 3rd. Chatur, and 4th, yes, you're right, the Phumsuk Wangdu, that is Ranchu. Now these 4 characters in that movie, student characters, reflect different stages in the pyramid that we have just seen. If you see Raju and Farhan, they are looking for getting employment. They are looking for jobs. They are looking to get cleared in their examinations, getting some good grades, going to a campus and getting recruited. Now this is entirely about their employment, about their safety and security. Hence, they are falling in the lower second level of the pyramid, which is again a demotivator. Well, you find Chatur, who is looking for better job, better opportunity, working in good company, MNC for example, having a good car, big bungalow, everything which is about dignity, which is about standing apart. He's not worried about getting passing grades in the examinations, nor he's worried about getting placed. He's worried about getting good placement. He's worried about getting good employment. So he falls in the category of self-esteem, which is a motivator, a driver. Whereas you find the 3rd category, or the topmost category, where the 4th character of our movie falls into, Rancho. He is one such person who is not worried about passing in the examination. He is also not worried about getting placed in some company. While he is studying on someone else's name, he fulfills all these things very naturally, very seamlessly. He's fulfilled all the lower needs of the pyramid. In the entire movie, you'll find everybody is chasing him. Everybody is trying to find him. The other 3 characters are behind him for some other reason. While he is the most sought after person in the movie. Why is it so? The reason is he did not worry about getting first in the class. He gets first in the class. He's not worried about getting placed in a good company. He finds people following him for jobs. The reason is he has passion towards machines, passion towards knowledge. And what he goes on saying in the entire movie is all is well. That is, he is creating a sense of abundance within him. Disowning the scarcity mentality about complaining, about saying what is not with him, instead focusing on what is with him, within him, or within his reach. In that sense, he has got the strength to be at the top of the pyramid, and that is an excellent motivator. If I ask you, where do you stand in this pyramid? Where do you find yourself? If you're looking for employment, you will be at the 2nd lower level, which is a demotivator. Think. If you grow in your ambitions, if you have a purpose, if you have a meaning, if you have creativity, if you have thirst for knowledge, you'll be driving high up in the pyramid at the self-actualization level, where you find you will be motivated to its peak. Mind you folks, it's not about you won't be demotivated at all. Sometimes there are situations, there are challenges coming to you. You'll find your motivation levels coming down. The key here is to rise. The key here is to come away along with strength and rise in the sequence of the pyramid, to go on the top and find what is your purpose. If your purpose is to gain knowledge, sustain, develop, as I said, 3 things earlier: 1, working in groups; 2nd, application of knowledge; and 3rd, learning new things. If you find this is your ambition, this is your drive, you'll always be on the top of the pyramid, motivating yourself nonetheless. So the key here is not to focus on employment will be a vis-a-vis thing. Don't focus on only getting hired. Hiring is a part of your journey in your career. While your objective should be able to demonstrate the knowledge that you've acquired, while your objective is to learn new things, while your objective is to work in teams and groups, be able to express it. The drivers will always depend on this. Keep this in mind always and always. While you are on a journey of your career, the excellence will be brought within and the objective should be placed in right direction. The way you are disposing yourself, the way you are positioning your mind, the way you are looking into your goals will drive you towards your success. I wish you all the best in your journey. Looking forward for the next aspect of self-development in the next video. Until then, thank you.